All right, so number 2. You just tried it. One of the biggest ideas here is looking at the story problem and realizing how many numbers did they give you? 3. We got cookies, $2, brownies, $3, and we got our total, $48. That tells us we need AX plus BY equals C, which is big because it's not always going to be AX plus BY equals C. We'll see in a bit. So that means we need to define our variables. We have A, B, and C. The easy one is C. C is always going to be the $48. That's because 48 is the total. Now we also need to figure out what A and B are, but we're actually not going to use the letters A and B. What letters are we going to use?
C and B.
So A is really going to be C for cookies, and B is going to be B for brownies. Cookies and brownies. And how much are they going to sell for?
2 cookies and $3.
Cookies are $2 and brownies are $3. So those are the variables that we need in order to write the equation. So our equation, what's it end up being?
2C plus 3B equals 48.
Exactly. We have $2 per cookie plus $3 per brownie equals a total of 48. Now, when we put it in Desmos to graph it, we can't use C and B. Desmos doesn't like C and B. It likes X and Y. When you put in X and Y, we will get our graph that we can plot. So we got 2x plus 3y equals 48. A lot of these problems, you might have to zoom out. If you were asked to graph it, you would look at your x and y intercepts, plot them, and connect your dot. And I know my graphs are really small. So 24 on the x, 16 on the y. 24, 16. Here's the graph of my line. Now, we just need to get really good at these follow-up questions because, again, on the OST, you don't know which of these questions you would be asked. You might be asked to just define your variables. You might be asked to graph it. You might be just asked to write the equations. Okay? You'll only be asked to do certain parts, not all of them every time. So, we are going to answer the first question. If Emma sold 12 cookies, how many brownies? Since cookies is the x value, we're going to write x equals 12. We're going to see where our lines intersect, and that's going to tell me the missing value. If I sell 12 cookies, 8 brownies were sold. The answer is 8 brownies. The second question is actually the opposite. Now they're telling us how many brownies did we sell. We're selling 9 brownies, so y equals 9. And we're going to see, does this make sense?
No.
Why doesn't 10.5 make sense?
Because
We're not selling half cookies, right? That doesn't make sense. So it's not possible she sold 9 brownies because that would mean she somehow would have had to sell half of a cookie. So 5, not possible. Number 4, 8 brownies. Number 5, no, that's not possible. We can't sell half of a cookie. And that is one you tried on your own. Okay, and again, I can't stress, on the OST, they would never make you do all of these things. But you might have one question that asks you to graph. You might have one question that asks you to do the equation. Okay, some of them ask you to do one thing. Some of them might ask you to do a couple of the things. But you need to know how to do all of these things with a story problem. All right, so that was the refresher stuff. Okay, that was the refresher.